Hey, what is up, guys? I am BizorFIFA, and welcome to our stream recap from August 11th, 2015. Let's see what we can do. First match of the day, 4-3-2, one side with Ronaldo, Benzema, and Royce up top. Get a throw in here, play it into Royce. Royce finds Castro, and there's some good passing here. Find Matuidi, find Bale, find Ronaldo, and Griezmann with a good finish to make it 1-0 in this one. We will definitely take it. Not much longer. He's running on in with Royce, but we look pretty fine here. The defense is good enough. We're trying to force him out wide, which we do. And I don't even really try and tackle him here, but end up taking him down for a penalty. So I was a bit depressed about that. So it is 1-1 in this game, but there's plenty of time to see what we can do. This will actually go all the way to the 68th minute here. We're running in with Ronaldo and just keep sprinting on around everybody and hit it on into the net to make it 2. So I am down with getting the lead in this one. He was on like all-out attack here, trying to get back in this one. And we're running on with Royce here, seeing if we can just run around everyone. Get a bit fortunate he didn't make the tackle there. And Royce is just going to run on in and around everybody to make it 3-1 in this one. So we'll take that win for the first game of the day. Not the best stats at the end. 4 shots on target to 4 isn't really what I want to see. But that's okay. We'll move on to the next match. 3-4-2 one side with Neymar on Neymar, Benzema. I didn't see who the right wing was. But we get in behind early here. Royce is coming on in and taps it around to make it 1-0 in this one. I'm down with that. We'd almost get in here with Bale, and he'd end up tugging on our shirt and taking us down for a penalty. Ronaldo would bang this penalty away to make it 2-0 early on, so all is looking pretty well. We see Ronaldo in a little bit of space, and wow, the pace to get that through ball in, and Ronaldo taps it around him to make it 3. He would come on in here and he tries to cross it, but we clear it out, and that ball back in was just too perfect to get all the way to Benzema in this one. So that would make it 3-1. So the game's not over yet, but we're running in with Ronaldo and seeing if we can just run on around everybody and tap it on into the back of the net to make it 4. I'm down with that. Royce, we get a little chip action to make it 5. And we'd be on the wing here with Royce again. Play it to Bale and play it to Ronaldo. I don't know if that pass was what we really should have done there, but it works out to make it 6-1. And that would be the Rage Quit. So we'll move on to the next match. Aguero, Sturridge, and Di Maria up top. We'll see what we can do against it. Early on here, he's on the ball with Sturridge, and I've already made a mistake at this point. Di Maria is pretty much in on goal, but I almost got back to recover, but end up taking him down for a penalty. But there was already a mistake in there to let Di Maria get that far inside, you know. And so 1-0, not a good start for us. We get a free kick with Royce here, and wow, Royce's free kicks are awesome, and he makes it 1-1 in this one. Torre on the ball here, and we try and steal it but can't quite do it, and Di Maria is kind of running on in around this defender, and wow, Di Maria with the strength to hold off the defender and slam it into the back of the net to make it 2-1 in this one. The game's almost over at this point. I remember I switched formations to try and get back into this, and just a big error defensively there, probably being too aggressive trying to win the ball back to get back in this one. And so yeah, the match is almost over. We're running on in with Ronaldo here, seeing what we can do, and we just run around everyone and tap it in. So too bad we conceded that goal just a minute ago as well. And yeah, so some unfortunate things went against that game. He did have a ton of shots on target. Most of those were when we were already in like attacking, trying to come back in that one. That was just one of those games where we went down to some unluckiness, and I just couldn't fight my way back in that one. So it was a loss. Next match, we're doing some crazy scoops with Ronaldo to make it 1-0. He's doing some work here. He gives the ball away in a bad spot, and we just play that through ball right away to Ronaldo. Get a bit fortunate to hold off the defender there and kick it on in to make it 2-0. Bale on the ball here, trying to decide what he wants to do. Let's just have that cross. Griezmann gets it in to make it 3. Working around the middle here, he leaves Royce open, so we play it on to him to make it 4, and everything is fine. So we're bouncing back after the tough loss in the last game, seeing what we can do. Next match, 4-1-2-1-2 side, Higuain, and this is actually a really cheap squad. Early on in this one, we play the corner short. Royce is doing some work, plays in the cross. We can't quite win that header there, but the ball's bouncing around everywhere. Falls to Bale, who just hits it on target, and we get a bit fortunate to be up 1-0 in this one. That would actually go ahead and be the Rage Quit. So in and out of that one. Next match, Ronaldo, Neymar, Bale up top. We'll see what we can do against this side. 27th minute here, Castro plays the ball to Royce. Royce is just holding up the play and sees Ronaldo in space, and I'm just in so much space close to the goal, so I say let's just hit it on target and hope for the best. and make it 1-0 in this one. Again, slips in Royce to a good spot, and Royce hits it in to make it 2. In behind with Royce here, trying to cut inside and get taken down for a penalty. So Ronaldo will step up and he gets his penalty saved, but manages to head it in to make it 3. So a little bit of luck going our way there. And at halftime, that would be the rage quit. So we'll just move on to this next match against Ramos, Royce, and is that team of the season, Bellarabi up top. We steal the ball in a great spot here. Tries a big crossfield ball that we intercept, and all of a sudden the counter is on. Bale's in on goal, tapping it around to make it 1-0 in this one. 37th minute here. Royce holding the play, working it to the middle. Bale's in space, just shrugs off the defender there. Just like absolutely shrugs him off and makes it 2-0 in this one. Seeing what we can do on the wing here with Bale. Play it into Griezmann, play it to Ronaldo, and somehow get it in to make it 3-0. Game's looking pretty comfortable at this point. We're on the wing here with Griezmann. What do we want to do from this position? I'd like to get it to Ronaldo's feet here, so I'm kind of holding it up, waiting for Ronaldo to be in a good spot. He's still not in a good spot. There he is. Finally get to play it to him. Do a little fake shot action and kick it on in to make it 4. Play the corner short, trying to work the ball in here. Do a little spin move with Griezmann and hit it on in to make it 5. So everything's looking comfortable in this one. 8 shots on target to 1 is fine with me. So next match we got team of the season Tevez, Gervinho, Cuadrado, Di Maria in the center mid spot. We'll see what happens. Get a throw in here, playing the throw in and just have that cross from inside the box, and Ronaldo gets a big header to make it 1-0 early on in this one. Matuidi on the ball, finds Griezmann. And this is just patient passing, waiting to see if something opens up, because nothing looks dangerous right now, so we just keep passing it around. Again, no really deadly passes there, so we keep passing it around. And finally, Royce plays that good one-time ball to Gareth Bale, who gets it in to make it 2-0, so I was down with that possession goal. Griezmann on the ball here, coming inside, plays it to Royce, does a little fake shot, and Royce will put it on in to make it 3. Griezmann on the ball here, going to return it back to Bale, and what do we want to do from this wing spot out here? We're trying to run on in. Let's try and like body feint inside, and then body feint in again, and that will make it 4. So all was fine in that one, 4-0. Wish we had a couple more shots on target, but comfortable victory in the end. Next match, Doumbia Tevez up top. We'll see what we can do against it. 32nd minute, he has the ball with Tevez, plays in Doumbia, plays a good ball to Gervinho, and Tevez is wide open for the return ball, and he makes it 1-0 in this game. And I remember this game, this is halftime, it's 1-1, and those stats were terrible. And not only were the stats terrible, but I remember this game specifically, I was counterattacking way too hard, not playing my normal possession game. And this was the game that spoiler alert, I end up losing this game, and I blame it all on the terrible first half I had. And that was a crazy goal. A finesse shot with Doumbia's weak foot from way outside the box to make it 2-0 in this one. But like I said, it was all about that first half. I remember I was just counterattacking way too much. I needed to hold on more of the ball and just play my normal possession game. And I nick one back here. Oops, accidentally showed this clip twice. But yeah, I ran in with Royce here and just ran on in and tapped it around the keeper. So I did make it 2-1 in this one. But that's how it would come to an end. And I learned from this loss that today on my stream, we're going to be holding a lot of possession. A lot of possession. That's game plan number 1. You know, we can try counterattacking more later, but the number 1 game plan has got to be possession. Just didn't get a good start to that last game, and it cost me. Good passing here, find Ronaldo. He's able to just tap it into the back of the net to make it 1-0. 38th minute here, trying to work our way in with Kalou, seeing what we can do, falls to Ramos, he can't quite get it out either. Play it to Griezmann, do a little fake shot and shoot, and that makes it 2-0 in this one. Working the midfield again, find Ronaldo's holding it up, finds Castro lays it off to Bale, and that's a good goal to make it 3. Matuidi on the ball here, finds Ronaldo seeing what he can do, does a little bit of work and makes it 4. He must have been on like all out attack or something at this point, because we're in behind with Royce. Royce is just going to run it around and tap it on in to make it 5. And nice, that works for me. 7 shots on target 2. The possession was only even in that one because he started playing keep away when I was ahead by 5 goals, and I kind of just let him hold the ball. So that was fine with me. So we'll just move on to the next match. 27th minute here. Getting it to the middle with Castro, seeing what we can see, but we don't see much in front of us, so we just play it to Matuidi. Matuidi finds Royce in a lot of space, and Royce tries to hit it on in. Can't quite do it, but Ronaldo picks up the pieces to make it 1-0. on the wing here with Royce. What do we want to do from this position? We're just running on in, get a bit fortunate to get around that defender, but we'll take the goal either way. Play a corner short here. Royce holds up the plays. He's just going to try and run in again. He's being ridiculous with his tackles, but we couldn't quite get it in there. But he makes a mistake, falls to Griezmann. Griezmann hits it in to make it 3. 50 or 60th minute here. He's on the ball with Iniesta, and he has some good passing here. I mean, Aubameyang's open for that ball, and he kicks it on in to make it 3-1. Aubameyang's on a run here. I'm not watching it. I don't know what I'm doing. That was my fault. I was holding out triangle to bring out my keeper because I thought I could get it. So multiple mistakes there to lead to that goal, but he would actually end up rage quitting at 3-2 as this game was winding down. So we'll take that win, even though it was tight in the end. Royce and Lewandowski and Team of the Season Harriman up top. Early on in this one, Matuidi on the ball, finds Ronaldo, does a little fake shot, and just some like tight dribbling there. There was no skill moves there. He just kind of walked into a good spot and shot it on target to make it 1-0. Castro's wide open in this midfield. He drags someone up out of position, which leaves Ronaldo open to just tap it into the back of the net to make it 2. He'd be on the ball here. I pull up a fullback here, which is a bad mistake because it leaves Royce in space, and I couldn't quite block the shot or get in Royce's way there, so he makes it 2-1 in this one. Game almost winding down now, 84th minute. I'm going to play a through ball to Ronaldo, who's on the wing, but he's a bit far wide. What do we want to do? We're just trying to run on in, and around the keeper, and taps it in to make it 3. And that would be the rage quit in this one. So we will definitely take that win and move on. So yeah, I think that was the last game of the day. So what I learned from that stream, that was a rough stream for me. I had 2 losses, I think. And one of the losses, it just really reinforces my concept of just holding possession, especially at the beginning of games. You know, so you can get a feel for how the game's going to go. So today I'll be trying to hold a lot more possession. We'll see what we can do. But thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it, and I will see you guys later.